NickelBack's going to take contact here towards the CT defensive, getting straight out towards that ramp entrance, seeing them coming forward. Alien taps up a headshot, gets that drawn first blood, but Oxygen trades it right back. NickelBack comes up with 2 heads on Duplicate and Oxygen, and now SHiPZ and Rainwaker 2 versus 4 against them. They get 1 good trade back. Krad's going to offer up the angle towards SHiPZ, but eventually punishes him for his transgressions, and it's all left towards Rainwaker. 2 kills to his name. 3rd player spotted, gets it back to a 1 versus 1. He's crossing towards site. Krad's going to wait and bait and play patiently. Swing out, gets that kill and gets the round together. The pistol and clean.
More spam damage coming through onto the SKADE side. Duplicate, what's he going to do in a bit of a duel? SHiPZ just taking a drive on it to Krad now.
1 for 1 of the trades and a response to formulate your key. SKADE naded out by follow-up utility here. Alien turns his AWP on towards Oxygen, kills him off. Man advantage back for the Entropiq side, and he's still looking for a little bit more. Lackey's going to get an SMG kill involved in that one. The AWP does get overwhelmed, and Lackey sticks around for a little bit too long. 2 versus 2. The bomb is close to site, can get planted. The issue is going to be side alley, where NickelBack holds from. Rainwaker still deals with it. Forrester trades it back to a 1-on-1. Expensive rounds coming in for Entropiq. Can they secure at least that 3rd to their board? Forrester's going to go up his position. Rainwaker has repositioned, still takes the face and still loses it out. And Rainwaker jump plant, keep like 4 or 5 players alive. Fast execution coming in towards his B side. This could finally be that round. Forrester gets those 2 kills in, mops up Oxygen and Duplicate. dennyslaw is very close, takes the swing out wide, does get his headshot back in, so there are trades available alongside Lackey being so low on HP. The AWP Pavilion will try watch it. Lackey does isolate 1 player, and meanwhile there is a swing out towards mid for SHiPZ. It's him and Rainwaker. Very different entries here towards the B site. Alien's going to read it. No, he's not. deagle on the first man. Oh, the flick to the second's also fantastic, but cannot hold on to the 3rd, so Rainwaker with it all to do. 2 very low HP CT players, and again this round very possible to clutch for him. Very back passive here towards the main entrance on that B side. Krad has got the angle on lock. Lackey's going to rotate away. Small face up, he gets that kill now. 1 versus 1.
He's the best clutcher in the tournament.
Not catch him in the second face. Lackey can't hit the shot either. Oh, trying to find an angle to work with, and it goes the way of Rainwaker. There it is. 16 clutches in the Invitational. So they're going to have to struggle on the retakes here. Forrester may get out that first kill very quickly here. Molotov to hell. Oxygen with the kill to open up on Lackey. Duplicate trades it back. Alien just about flashed off before the kill comes in on dennyslaw. So we can get that trade in. But it's a 2 for 1 that favors SKADE again.
That was beautiful. Just really good timed utility out there from SKADE. It's the ring of fire. Molly's out everywhere. The flashes too. And even Forrester, as the B anchor, kind of gets caught a little bit moving back.
Another big titan here in the ELIGE Invitational. That could be something for them. Still a very long way to go towards it.
The risk could have been available, but they opted against it.
Fast plays in from Oxygen, getting the kill on Krad here. NickelBack can trade it on towards SHiPZ, knowing that Oxygen's still around here somewhere. Duplicate's also pushed forward to the smoke. Oh, we can kill the bomb position. They have no idea that NickelBack's in the open. He gets the kill in, and he's still going to wait back here, though. Their attention's going to get drawn to the back of the site. Oh, spray through on the wall. Bang. Forrester combines with Lackey to get that kill. AK picked up now. What can he do with it? Get Oxygen. Try transfer towards Denny. The Molotov's burning him, though. The deagle still turns up for a tag, and Denny's on 10 HP. He will get that trade frag, but the bomb's been dropped. The CTs know what's going on, and Forrester needs 1 bullet to close this out and get Duplicate. AK's out for everybody else, fortunately, but that's still a limitation, and Oxygen is going to make it even more limited, losing his life. 5 on 4 gained already. Boosted up, top of the box, looking down into the midst of the smoke. Respawn down there as well. Duplicate Scene sprayed up. dennyslaw gets caught back by Krad. The 2nd player is in position, and they fall away. Still blind fire, just about connect some damage together. Flashbang turned away from Duplicate. See the spray back. Rainwaker can respond towards it, and he's seen both.
Jules to get the bomb down.
Blind fire from Rainwaker, seeing where the traces of Forrester are coming in from. Alien's AWP gets caught by him. 2 versus 2, and SHiPZ pulls distraction as the bomb can go down. Forrester cannot deny it. He's still so focused on getting SHiPZ somewhere here. Jump face has seen ahead, and Rainwaker gets a triple. It's all left to Forrester now. Needs to see his man flick back, not successful. And
Entropiq, they'll feel like they're very close in this, and SKADE will feel the same too. Aggression now out towards the B stairs. Forrester actually gets caught off, and SHiPZ gets a...
Get those Mac 10s to the decent position to get some money in, especially if they can get Alien a fall. Big stuff to enter into the site. Krad able to bail out the missed AWP shot. Oxygen falling first. Duplicate up close, and still Alien struggles to hit his bullets. He's going to have to fall back behind the smoke. This might already be a safe call for him and NickelBack.
Yeah, it's not really worth going for. dupreeh is pressed so aggressive up from mid, and they just don't have any information on how far the T's are pressed forward. They're having a rough time just facing off against the util. It's so perfect from SKADE. The timing on the flashbangs, the way in which they use their incendiaries, they make it...
I have to start thinking of similar sort of buys here. Orb of Elian trying to aggress, sees dupreeh and does not miss this time.
There is a player out towards sandbags, not a position we've seen the CTs holding a massive amount.
Oxygen's still going to read it for NickelBack out, and NickelBack still up for Denny's AWP. Looking against Forrester. Seeing him. Gets the kill back. Finally returns something for SKADE. Now got to challenge Elian directly. Smokes will try to press that AWP. The bomb can get planted as a result of this. And Lackey sprays straight to the smoke. The catch off ships. Denny with his response now. They're going to have information to where he's positioned at. Flash is going over for Elian. Going to try blind players off. Scope in. Actually just fires wildly, but doesn't hit anything on dennyslaw. He's got the clutch here. 1 versus 3. First player caught back. AWP so close. deagle taps to the right and the left, and able to bait him in to look the wrong way at the wrong time. They get that defuse in the 5th round for Entropiq.
Yeah, I've got no idea how you play that for Denny in a 1v2. You get shots out to the right, you look right. You don't look back to left, do you? Because that would just never happen. Very, very...
Up for Entropiq in round 12 here. Straight spray in from NickelBack. Still wants to get his piece of the pie. He's going to burn for it, though. Was the last HE being used there. One flash is all that they really have now for the CT4, so they put that smoke out earlier. Forrester does find 2 kills at the edge of it, though. Triple up for him. Quadra almost found against Denny. He puts the deagle in the drop. He knows that he might be at sandbags. And Elian is covering off side alley. Forrester peeks, goes down for it. Elian adjusts and gets his kill in. There are some moments where you wonder whether Entropiq... What? Ships! Ships, no! No way! What? Guys! Oh my god, you're not serious! He's got the sight on his lonesome! What? Ships! How's he done that?
Oh my goodness, the sneak came in, out from the mid position, they've got no idea. SHiPZ has found a triple, but the retake could still be on. Out from the B stairs, impact has got to be fine. SHiPZ gets baited.
3v2, now make it... How did SHiPZ get there? How did he find as much as he did? Then he does get caught, at least the AWP can get saved, but no kit. Krad has got no time. Still getting caught by SHiPZ regardless. A quad. Let's try and catch off somebody here on the SKADE side. Should be noted that they've got the double AWP set up on T side as well, which, given the fact that they came in for free, doesn't blame me. Elian does get the opening kill on SHiPZ though, starts things off towards mid.
Yeah, they don't mind the double AWPs on T. Don't see it very often on Vertigo, Mirage, Overpass, a little bit more so. Bit of a lurk play coming through for Denny. Now this is just getting scrappy, isn't it? They've lost the first pick. They think to themselves, okay, let's be individual. Let's start making some solo plays, and they just keep getting punished.
Yeah, 2 frags found. 1 trade does finally come through for Rainwaker. Can he become the insertion element again for SKADE? They know that he's there. Forrester. Right on to the back. AWP of Elian catches the kill of dupreeh next. So both AWPs dropping for SKADE. Now a rifle falling as well. Forrester gets the kill in for Rainwaker. Oxygen last man standing. Does get Forrester at least, but now he's got to pull off a...
And even for Entropiq, look at how passive they are. NickelBack coming out towards the B stairs. Got to be careful about how he overfaces, because now there's a chance for a...
Past the bridge, but you're right. Yeah, not going to break their hold, not going to break their line. Elian still got the AWP on lock, ready for the shot. Gets the kill. Makes it 7. Anyone's game. Double flash and defuse for dupreeh. Here comes the forward face. Very fast in for Entropiq. Going to pistol round. dennyslaw gets his 2 kills in. NickelBack trades it right back. 2 for 1 on the response. Molotov's out towards sandbags. Will drive SHiPZ out of the way. That drives him into the head of Lackey instead. Sees NickelBack as well. The bomb's going to rotate. Because Forrester's got an entry into the B site. It's only Rainwaker to hold it.
Oh, they are giving up a lot of cautious duels, though, over at this B play, and Rainwaker might just get wrapped in out towards that right-hand side. That allows Forrester to get the kill, and the bomb to get planted for NickelBack.
NickelBack's got the Kevlar in this one, though. Forrester can't have the USP. Does grab oxygen, though. 2 versus 2. Sees dupreeh as well. Cannot hold on to his triple. NickelBack got to get a triple of his own in the 1 versus 2 clutch. Sees SHiPZ in the back lines, but does not land the kill shot. It's a headshot to return for SKADE and get that knife to the CT board.
It's a decent recovery for Entropiq when they're in a 2v4 to at least do a little bit further damage and get the bomb down, but that's a situation that's so difficult to recover entirely. SKADE won some really good duels out towards that ramp position.
AK Khalil, 2 Mac 10s, a Tech 9 as well for Elian. And SHiPZ focus up with the M4, gets 2 kills instantly on the lineup. 60 seconds to the board. Slow walk will come in. Forrester catches the man. Footsteps heard. Here come the T side. Not checking quad. They do in the end. NickelBack gets the kill alongside Alien's Tech 9. So 3-on-2 scenario. Man advantage tips to favor of Entropiq.
Oh, they're so low HP, and it all might just come down to this straight duel coming through for dupreeh. Alien's not really giving up the angle, not giving the info.
Taps forward, re-smoke down, dupreeh. Forced opposition, Alien's going to hear it. NickelBack gets his headshot in. SHiPZ makes it a triple, though. Now needs to get a full-blown ace clutch here. Still no kit for SKADE. Been stellar so far in this half, and the CT side gets the quadra involved. Now Alien still got that Tech 9. Smoke on the bomb. Missed out entirely, and Alien taps up the head. All grab. I'm going to try and take face here. They're trying to bait it in Entropiq. It's not going to work. M4 SHiPZ does spray through. See one man not getting damage for it. Alien tags up through that smoke and gets in the drop, actually outside of it. Now SKADE got pressure against them. The execution is inbound. Mostly players out towards the alley entrance. dennyslaw, center of the site, has backup behind him. One player on the lurkout towards the B site. 20 seconds. Time is running short. Denny with a swing gets that kill. NickelBack with a trade. Krad follows it up. And Rainwaker lines up 2 kills, dropping the bomb. Doesn't get the third man, though. Lucky with a trade back. And now it's all going to rest on Oxygen.
He's got to go for this. 1v2, knowing you don't have money in the bank to work with on the next round. Just play it. Try and get the clutch together.
AUG, wrap around, sees Elian, catches the man, and now looks for the last 2 HP for him to land this one good shot on Lucky. Oh, spray goes relatively well, catches him in the back. And
in the fight, he would have just stayed in the open, maybe tried a little bit of a strafe, but instead he's trying to get back to hard cover and looking to play the...
Alien's watching for Rainwaker. Oh, he's seen a pixel. No, he hasn't. He has now. Gets the kill in. Look towards quad next up. Gets the wall bang on Denny. Force him to peek. Denny gets his trade back in. And now the Molotov should force him out as Lucky gets the kill back in. 2 more CT players in the backline. SHiPZ gets the kill in. Forrester and NickelBack. Clean house on SHiPZ and Oxygen. And dupreeh 1v3.
I love the teamwork there for Entropiq. One of the...
There from Entropiq. Turning 11 up as they regain the lead here against SKADE. Diamonds in the rough here in the tier 2 space.
Yeah.
Oxygen and Forrester going back and forth in the trade games on. Smokes down. Lucky slowly walking up. dupreeh, M4 held back. Lucky does get caught through the wall bang and through the smoke. So that's a trade advantage again towards SKADE. dupreeh also giving up his position by putting out their nade ups. dennyslaw, AWP, did he see Krad? No, he's still looking on from the back here. SHiPZ catches Forrester instead. Krad's got to insert himself into the back lines, desperately so, but dennyslaw and dupreeh could combine. It's all left to Ellie in the clutch this. 20 seconds with the bomb being dropped. I think he knows he's out of the round. Made noise, however, as the CT's going to close in on him after time. dupreeh, oh, just about can't win that fight. Alien trying to fight for survive. We'll be able to gain the kill. dupreeh at least falling back out of favor, though. This round is SKADE's.
Yeah, they gave him a lot of respect there, just to be able to maybe hunt him after time. Oh my goodness. Trying the same.
Flash in, fast walk out from 2 individuals. Going to trust all the idea of a play coming in for them. Doesn't read Rainwaker though. Kill comes out. dennyslaw gets the kill on Forrester. And that baits in the entire CT rotation. There's only 1 player back on A. Flashing their way out of mid as that bomb does make his way out towards bridge. Krad does get caught now. And Entropiq, 2 left standing. This has been a disaster round for them.
A bit too sneaky. They try to sell over rotates and scramble the CTs. And if you make a play like that and it doesn't work out for any entries at the B side, you've got to make sure that Krad is finding impact on the A side, and he found nothing at all. NickelBack might trade out the AWP. How are we back?
A backstab also involved here for the CT line. Rainwaker. Clutch on, nade towards Alien will do damage. No, it misses. Big lifeline gain for Entropiq. They've got no more utility to work with. Rainwaker checking out ramp, seeing nothing. Now going to check towards side alley where Alien's going to get tagged. NickelBack gets his kill back in. It's all on dupreeh. The man who could have given up everything, the man who could have been everything, he might still be everything. Tapping that bomb with the smoke down, trying to bait an Alien to face, gets the spray together, but NickelBack with a very, very...
Swiss stage, or the regional stage, and we're seeing it here from the T side of Entropiq, 14 to 11 up, 2 rounds away from being able to take the opposition's map pick, and Krad has even opened up with that first kill. SHiPZ, oh, this is aggressive.
Trying to find some counterplay, but there's no gap in that smoke, and Krad's blind fire will get tag damage instead, but SHiPZ, here's the reload, gets the kill against the man. Secures the frag and a 4 versus 4. The Molotov's down, Rainwaker in the back of the site. Also mollied out, 2 players seen. Bomb gets dropped as Lackey finds a response. Oxygen now back at AC, gets Lackey to trade back to a 3 versus 2 situation. That big play from SHiPZ could be the difference maker. Nade on site, Forrester falls Elian now with a 1 versus 3 clutch. He's got 2. Util pulled out. AWP for your battle against SHiPZ, who's going to see who first. The pistols pulled out. SHiPZ knows he's got the player, the HP advantage. Races around eventually. Nice nades on them with a... She'll face that to the, I believe, the mid control is where they tried to take fight. Lackey just find the... Taps forward to the AK, smokes down to the CT side, tries to press them here. Flash outside, Ali not seeing anything. SHiPZ sprays blind, gets 2 kills for it. Krad and Lackey finally down and out. Man advantage for SKADE as they try and force forward. Entropiq struggling to get in towards the A site. If a rotation comes in, it's going to come through now. But Alien is still fighting out of sandbags, getting Oxygen to fall first and foremost. Checking the sniper's nest. Got to look up to the boost where SHiPZ is holding from. Duplicate. Out of side alley, looking at the entrance here. Forrester and NickelBack. Forrester is so low. NickelBack has got to win the fight or the trade. Forrester gives up his life. NickelBack takes contact. 2-on-2 now. Alien caught back to it. It's all NickelBack. Trades it to a 1-on-1. dennyslaw. AWP in hand. Flashbang. Bomb in hand. Going to try cross to get the plant out. Taps it. Forces the AWP forward. But Denny's got to stay alive. NickelBack got to run the corner so quick. And Denny wins the fight.
He start putting the util down.
Right about now, perhaps. Vincere in the left, it misses. The bomb can go down for it. Duplicate still drops it out in the open of the smoke. Big kill on NickelBack. Lackey's going to force upstairs. Does get the kill towards the trade, but SHiPZ is still on site with 9 points of health. Finally caught back by Krad. And now they can enter, but they've got to get the bomb out from side alley here. Re-smokes down. Forrester grabs that bomb, does get the plant in. He's very close to CT presence, and the AWPer will see him. Denny peeks in right at the end of the smoke, catches the information in the vision. Alienated opposition is Krad trying to find an angle around. Now it's the last player left. 1 versus 3. AK close to the smoke. When does he peek? When does he give up angle? He's seen 2. Spray goes well. Doesn't get them both. Oxygen with a response. And that will be SKADE with map point.
What a play that was for Denny to have the confidence to get that aggressive in and around default with the AWP and deal with the planter as soon as that bomb gets down, allow the numbers to flow in their favor.
Overtime, Entropiq still stand a chance.
Molly goes out towards Ali. NickelBack's just waiting for a little bit of an aggressive fight. Gonna peek it himself, but SHiPZ win it out. Alien with the trade back, but the CTs are still doing damage.
Lackey responds to a 2-for-2 trade. Smoke down the side alley entrance. Duplicate still held back here. They know that he's there somewhere, but they cannot find the angle. The smokes are in position. Forrester boosted up instead. We'll get towards white box. See Denny, but fall right into the hands of Duplicate. Still can't deal with him, and the smoke clears out. Krad can't see anything. The smoke to his right clears as well, and it's all on Lackey. You mentioned him as being a breakout star for this side, and now he's got to go massive to try and do so. To a standard entry sort of frag position for him. Oxygen charge of the USP. Great shot on Alien. Immediately drops that raid boss. That's a huge frag to start.
Very wide peak coming in from Alien, and for Oxygen, got to be careful about how he overfaces. Needs to buy time to allow the rotates to come in. He's done so much damage onto Krad, and he's still fighting.
Forrester tagged to 87 as well. Not a massive amount of damage done towards him, but oh, look at the faces from Oxygen. Duplicate there to behind him as well. Oh, come on, mate. Backstab's held. Now he's just got to take the fight directly. NickelBack's gone way too quick out towards that long house. Entropiq's very far out here. Lackey out of the corner here towards the smoke position. Blind spray on 2 players. Connects quite a lot of damage to Oxygen. He's going to focus entirely on ramp. Nades close. Forrester could get caught by it. Blind spray comes forward in the end. Duplicate tumbles up. Krad does find 1 good response back over the short control. The flash will go over. NickelBack does catch off the AWP as Alien strikes as well. So Entropiq have turned this around.
And again, it's another one of these situations where just a massive advantage is being blown away from SKADE. And with the money of where it sits, you can't really go for this.
They'll try for it anyway. Rainwaker picks up Krad now. 2v2. HP player dealt with. Nades on site, though. NickelBack still held towards Goose. What's he going to do here? SHiPZ, AWP leaning in. AWP of Alien's going to cover off that gap there. Flash over, Rainwaker seen, sprayed up now. The AWP jump phasing, and now SHiPZ has got to rotate away. No kit on his pouch, no info on the second man. Really, first gun run going the way of Entropiq, and they even dive down to get that triple for NickelBack. Kevlar. That's 2 of them right there. SHiPZ trying to get out of dodge. Rainwaker's completely flash blinded. Will catch off Lackey. Spray blind has collected a bit more damage. Flashbangs in against his position. Alien can trade back on Duplicate out towards the mid control, but Rainwaker Has found us at a 4 versus 4 and dropped one of the rifles. Oxygen can swing back from the backstab.
They don't know if he's continued aggressing or whether he's just backed off. Forrester could not afford to go through the doors itself. Otherwise, the bomb could get dropped up, and Krad loses the fight onto Oxygen. The aggression out from Longhouse was perfect.
And now the Denny strikes from NickelBack. Forrester 1 versus 4. Sloppy stuff from Entropiq. Costing him this round in certain facets. Rainwaker ready for the last man. Spray through, catches the bomb carrier, gets the Oxygen with his knife out. So he thought he was back in the Longhouse. No careful nature about that position and about that particular play, and nothing careful about that for Krad as well. dennyslaw walking into a completely unblinded T-side member. No util. The drive phase still goes well for him. The Orpa ship's not quite as successful though. NickelBack
to the side to slow down the T's, but they've already committed into A.
Dupreeh trying to look for his way in. Has seen his man, catches Forrester. Flashbang over as well. Rainwaker's boosted up over elevators, so man advantage maintained by SKADE, and they're trying to get even more map control out of this. What a swing from Rainwaker! Makes it a triple on a sequence. And what a sequence.
It's so incredibly high, and they've played it so often in the last 3 months. Lucky can't even just get a dual swing out.
And Krad start making their moves up. M4 looking for position, catches Krad with knife in hand. Got to find a new way into the A site, and dennyslaw slowly pushing up to look towards the elbow. Smoke goes down, still sees NickelBack at the edge of it. Kill involved. Forrester now got to cross to the site alone. His Lucky's going to get caught off in mid-control. Rainwaker with his flick back. Let's spray. 1v5 for Forrester. Does get at least 1 kill for it, but 5 seconds, he's out of the round.
And he's probably going to get hunted after time. There's 2 players aggressive up towards a short position. Makes a lot of sense to try and swing wide. Well done. That's exactly what they need. That
big. Blow for blow here on Dust 2, but SKADE are the ones that are starting to pull away from position. Alien misses a shot, and that's a great chance for Dupreeh to open up the kill counts. Get his man involved. Start things off for the CT side. SHiPZ going to push forward as well. Forrester gets caught, and the trade force up top mid. Still going to get swung upon. SHiPZ. Captain 2v5. Entropiq. Caught now to 1v5 for NickelBack. This is starting to look really dire for them. Hooch was mentioning in the interview earlier that the goal for Entropiq is to win all matches, every single one that they have, and they've been doing that up to this point, but right now, they're not winning it. All 5 players to step up to the execution. Flashes over, Molotov's in, past the smoke, Krad's going to go. dennyslaw takes a shot in. 2 players line up for the AK, but Forrester can overwhelm the Orpa. Does see one. Denny actually sticks that kill and gets Lucky to fall. Forrester close towards sight. PG-50 pulled out. Cannot get his frag back 3 on 3, making it 2 as Forrester turns up a triple with the AK picked up now. Oxygen and Dupreeh moving forward. Alien gets caught back to evens. We shall go. Forrester catches Oxygen, looking for the ace, but NickelBack steals it. And at long last, smoked off position as the Orp tries to push forward. This is going to get risky, but it's a risk that pays off, as it has done so many times.
From the T side, flash out towards a short position, tried to force the Orp off angle, seeing another aggressive play out from mid, but Alien capitalizes on the pair.
All right, it's 5th kill in this game. Flashed off position, the Orp battle doesn't go the way of either side. They both get tags involved. Denny can drop NickelBack and drop that bomb instead, and they're firing so desperately. Finally, Denny is overwhelmed by Lucky.
That allows more of an opportunity for the rotate to come in. Dupreeh's going to be able to back him up over the B side. Rainwaker gets 2 and drops that bomb. Lucky can't do anything.
Dupreeh, look at that, and supports it as well. Lucky in his own clutch scenario. 20 seconds to pick up that bomb, get it into the site, and Entropiq, they might have won the eco. They're not going to win the follow-up rifle as Dupreeh closes down the trade. Orpin doubles up for the CT side, but Alien does catch that opening kill on Denny. SHiPZ less so successful. No scope shot on towards Forrester. Krad can trade it with the deagle in hand, and that might force the CTs to save in this one. 4 versus 3. SKADE so far away from rotation positions, and they have got a little bit of money, but not that much here. The best call is to hold to the weapons.
Elliot just wins.
Still make it a 9-6, which can be recoverable. It's only really 1 round difference. Lucky's going to try hold something out here. I don't think he's going to push out of the longhouse. Justin's going to have to be necessary for the AWP in particular. He just gets swung upon by Forrester. Lucky gets the kill on SHiPZ aggressing. into the longhouse itself. So a 5 versus 3 gain immediately by Entropiq, and they're going to go for the fast hit here, it seems. Straight out towards short control. Oxygen got a focus fire. Flash blinded. NickelBack sees him at elbow, out in the open, dead to the right. And dupreeh left to hold it all. He does get one frag, at least needs to get NickelBack as well. Not going to happen.
That's more like it. Bit of fire in the belly there for Entropiq with some of those swings. Out from mid to start off from Forrester, and then just the continued tempo and aggression up from short. Elliot even catches Rainwaker in CT.
Seeing that utility, not going to call him back up until now. He's seen 2 players crossing, gets dinked down. Desperate still to get a kill against somebody, but Oxygen gets 2 kills on him and Forrester. 5 versus 3 immediately gained. Rotations into the back as quick and fast here from Elian. But he cannot deal with a kill out against him here. Counter nades, counter utility involved. NickelBack does get overwhelmed to the back line, so it's all left towards Krad and Elian here towards the forward face, in towards the tunnels. Oxygen gets his quadra on for the ace as well against Elian. Does get shut down by the man of the USP, but 4 more players to deal with. It will be a pistol going the way. Smokes inbound, then he catches a frag. NickelBack can turn it back to a 4-on-4. They got across that bomb as well. Krad's going to see it in a moment. Pressed by a box, then he's made a footstep, swing back, sees them both, Elian and NickelBack. Crossfire involved in mid, SHiPZ. Not a lot of money to work from here for some of the T-side players, so can be justifiable in certain cases. SHiPZ has got to drop a weapon.
Really aggressive about the matter. He's got to get this crossfire set with Lucky because the Xy's coming.
Latches in, Forrester gets the kill on the first man, not quite the second. Option there with a trade back. Lackey trying to hold on for all that he can. Sees Rainwaker blind, but still the flash fades and he's able to get a return frag. Elian with a wall bang, Krad with a response, so man advantage.
Tunnels.
Smoke on doors will get put back up here. Elian still lands the shot. No smoke can stop him. SHiPZ running forward, Krad peeks out. What a hold from Elian. That will ops out, and the AWP Denny wins that opening fight on Lackey. Elian can trade back with his own AWP on Oxygen though, so good efforts on the initial face towards Longhouse, but doesn't quite...
Really struggled in that default. You have a great AWP v AWP pick onto Lackey, but then just no follow-up comes through. NickelBack not deal with the short player, and that pulls the distraction out for the B side, potentially open up the rounds.
Got to look back in towards the B doors, and Rainwaker catches the frag. Smoke and Molotov to suppress. SHiPZ has got to rotate right back around towards tunnels though. Try and get out of dodge to support the B site itself.
No way.
Peeking against Krad.
And as soon as he does, see how Forrester starts moving away from B. They realize that mid's open and Forrester thinks, I've got to get some info back. I've got to get this trade onto SHiPZ. And when he...
Position, so finally they can find some level of access to the A site. Not much of it though. Elian is still contesting. dupreeh finds the opening pick on Krad. The rotation out towards mid gets siphoned off. So it's all this long presence to defend against and go for the retake.
God, there's flashes. There's so many of them here for the T side. There is a bit of a swing up from Rainwaker. At least guns are first. Forrester's out in the open, needs some help.
2 for 1 on the response. dupreeh and Oxygen get involved. Forrester trades, but Oxygen trades it right back. Maintain. Got a tag off on Oxygen with spam. Shots of Lackey. Rotation's got to get inbound because the execution is in full-blown swing. Spray for the M4. Krad gets 1 frag. Lackey with another. Still held back at Car. The scout starts peeking forward. Overwhelmed by SHiPZ. Lackey holds on with a triple though. And that's just enough. Sight now. They can get the bomb down.
Krad's going to be able to swing out from ramp. He's going to be the close quarter man.
Progressing against SHiPZ, catches him. Elian instead steals the kill. Mac 10 also called for Oxygen. Perfect timing on the flashbang. 2 for 1. dupreeh makes it 2 for 2. Tech9 still involved. Taps forward. Gets so much more than this. And Elian's on 7 HP.
A payback to what happens only so recently at that B site from Lackey. They do the same to their opposition. The bomb is out towards his top mid position, so depending on how aggressive they get, Oxygen reads the play. Can't win the fight onto NickelBack though.
Hang on, Oxygen. AK's moving up. SHiPZ sees Elian. Krad gets a trade response back with a CZ. 4 versus 3. Entropiq holding on to the man advantage. And look at the HP numbers. And then he gets called for the smoke. dupreeh gets a trade involved. And Lackey looking to pick his opportunities. He hears the bomb getting planted. Man advantage still for the CT side. Smokes down. Rainwaker turned away from. Lines up 2. Gets damage on them both. As the nade and NickelBack can...
Forrester really being the difference maker. A couple for him in the round. But even just the top mid aggression for NickelBack to just take a fight so early into the round onto Oxygen.
All rounds to the difference here.
If they try and commit in from mid, they've got to get a flash. Lucky just getting caught so flat-footed. Elian's got to find a trade.
Nades on damage done. Elian gets nothing out of it. dupreeh doubles up. And Forrester may become the central point of the focus now for the clutch here. Krad's got to get something involved. He cannot seem to do it. AK in hands for Forrester. Does get one trade, but now got to fight on all fronts, and he's got no support whatsoever. NickelBack trying to get in towards CT, but again, the focus is all on this car position. dennyslaw wrapping the corner. Bomb gets dropped. NickelBack traded, so Forrester got to pull off a clutch for the ages, and it's not going to happen. 16-11.